shit. He just needs to lock it down, put that shit in emote mode, take a fucking breather. You know what I mean?
Agreed.
And just move on, like to something different. But in the moment, it sucks. I know. I've been there a million times.
Because
At
there's
the end of the day, go ahead, Kevin.
there's like a cycle in RP. I know you could probably relate to this too, Saber. I know who's been playing it for a while. You'll be in good spirits for a while, you know, you'll be doing good, and little things will happen here and there, and you just brush them off, and then they start piling up, and then you start getting more and more annoyed to the point where you're getting annoyed at every little fucking thing. But with him, I think because he plays so fucking long and so much in short periods of times that he goes through that cycle way quicker. I mean, like, you felt that shit before probably too, Saber. It's just like you're good, and then
the honeymoon phase, I like to call it.
yeah, and then people get burnt out, and then you know you
But
reset.
I mean,
and
on
take
the
a
other
break.
hand, if he pushes through, I mean, some of my most hated cops when I first got into the city are some of my favorite cops today.
Dan Faley.
Yeah.
Fuck that guy.
Especially,
Now
like,
I
if
love
you
him.
just
I
talk to
love
the
Dan. By
people.
the way, we have Whippy in here. I want to hear Whippy's take as a
He's
you
the
know
most involved.
Team
before-
Rocket member in GTA.
Before Whoopi says something, I was at the end of the day, you cannot get rid of stream hoppers. You can mitigate the damage, but you can never get rid of them.
Yep. I think we all agree with that.
Yeah. I'm not saying that it's going to be 0, and it wasn't even 0 when he was improving, but everyone recognized that it was improving because of his own personal behavior. You know what I mean? So people are going to be understanding. It's when you take it one step further and you like start directly saying, you know, fuck you, you piece of shit, calling people bitches or a bitch,
Exactly.
stuff like that is. I even feel weird talking about it because like it's not fun to have this conversation, especially when you know like people that you play with, people that you play video games with, your peers, people that you might have even watched in the past, like are having this conversation about you. It's kind of fucking weird, right? But it's like, what am I doing? Am I fucking scolding him? No, but I know he's capable of doing better. I wish he could, because everyone is looking to watch the underdog like success story of a person who's been able to successfully rehabilitate himself, and he's capable of doing that.
I mean, that's why Crims are most rooted for, because they're underdogs, right? They're they don't have the advantage. Everybody wants to see an underdog come through.
All right,
Yeah.
Whippy,
I think
let's
Extra
hear-
gets
let's hear
straight
from you.
A's if we really break it down. He's been very disruptive in class. Things have been going wrong for him. You know, he's getting straight A's. He's underachieving.
I want to hear Whippy. I want to hear Whippy.
We are sure the underdogs in gunfights. Woo!
Oh, good.
I'm
Let's
sure
not get
that'll
started
change,
with that.
man.
Jesus.
Just call Nigeria.
Whippy, are you talking? Hello?
Can you hear me?
All right, we
Yeah.
can hear you now.
Okay, so what? Take on X.
Oh yeah, you're the guy who's probably spent most
Everything that
hours.
happened today.
Yeah, Whippy wrote in the group DM that he fucking hates XQC, so everything he says, just take it with a grain of salt, okay?
Man.
I can't believe you said that, dude. That's so fucked up.
I
Holy
thought you
shit.
were my friend. You leaked it.
Yeah, crazy.
I haven't seen that much of what happened today, but I don't know. I just want to see the best for when people come to the server. So, like, when I first met XQC, he was like learning for the first time. He didn't know what to do, and I kind of just hung out with him and I showed him like what to do, what you can do, what is the right thing, what to not to do. And a lot of people called me a little babysitter because I was kind of trying to nudge him in the right direction. And I had so many hoppers going,
oh my god, XQC is gonna get banned. He's screwing this up. Oh my god, he's ruining the roleplay.
it's like, no, he's doing fine. And I've seen so many good parts from X's roleplay, but at the same time, it's like he does this one thing wrong that fucks it up as well. But I was defending him. A lot of people called me a clout chaser because I was hanging out with X a lot. Because I was a much smaller streamer. I was like 400 to 500 viewers. So I was much smaller compared to him. And it's like, well, no, because I used to run a club in the game called BBMC, and all I ever did was bring people in, and I taught them how to play the server. Yeah, boys. So all I did was take small people in, whether they streamed or not, and I taught them how to play the game, and I did that for over a year. And I just kind of did the same thing with X, and I just hoped that he turned better. And he did, because when he got banned, I think SSB was a hilarious reality check.
He got shell shocked from it. Like, if you watch those clips, look at his face in those clips. That looks like a man who is
But
like
they were doing
lost.
some crazy
Yeah.
shit over there.
You want to talk about
When they
It's wild.
It was dancing with him. I was like, God damn, someone help him.
I was
They didn't
like,
give a fuck over there.
Someone help him, man.
it made watching that SSB stuff made me realize, God damn, Night Pixel's fucking paradise. It's amazing compared to all the other servers and how far No Pixel has come. Like sometimes I get angry with No Pixel as well. There's always
We
that
all
one
do.
situation that we
Everyone
don't like.
does.
Yeah,
Mhm.
exactly. But like watching that SSB clip, it's like, holy shit, I'm thankful for what we have.
You know what's crazy? Though? There is a whole audience for that style. You know what I
Oh
mean?
yeah,
is,
no,
yeah.
it's actually it was actually pretty big when like No Pixel was
think-
popping
I
off. I
think,
would like click on the GTA directory, and I would see like so many people. I'm like, I've never seen these people in the city, and I'm like, what the fuck? Why are her titties and ass so large? What? And I realized like, oh shit, this is an entirely different
Yeah.
server.
It really is, bro. They're packing.
I think it's like more of like the YouTube
More
audience.
gang related.
They have
Way more
insane.
It
They
is
have
gang related, yeah.
They got some amazing drip.
They do
yeah,
have
they
some
got
nice
like
clothing over
real
there.
life drip. It's crazy. The ass and titties are massive. Every you know how in No Pixel every girl is like 7 foot tall. Like
Yeah.
this all
Mhm.
titties and butts on SSB.
Yo, Mickey, you want to go check out?
Mickey's
my
like, "Oh,
man, my
making
fucking man.
making a
Hey,
whitelist."
Honestly, that could be a fun time. I'm just saying.
Offline rated. There he goes.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say. I don't know why
We
you're
just
talking
need the
to
ability
me,
to remove
Randy.
our pants and our shirt on the server, and we're good to go.
What the fuck?
You can. There's a mod for it.
Hey, we're gonna have Tim Matt coming in, by the way.
Oh hell yeah!
Oh hell no, man!
Before he comes in and gives his thoughts on XT, I'm curious, like, what are like now we have everyone in here. I'm like curious, what are like the things that are like the most frustrating in this server right now? Like things you like actually want like addressed or that you guys have issues with?
Bass,
I'm guided mechanic.
Bass, and the entire Vice division is terrible.
Ice.
Agreed.
What about ice?
Yo,
Do you
Tim,
guys
No,
think-
I said Bass. Fuck it. Oh my god, I was trying to make a joke. Never mind.
I don't
Never
know.
mind, dude.
I really want them to make it so that like lower level crime you can do with other people and do in groups and be rewarded for it.
Like again,
I-
some cases have
Yeah.
fun and
Okay,
get
Low key,
rewarded
low
for it.
key, low key
Mixed
for a
stores-
week. I want to see a group of 6 for crime. I want to see how it works out. Just like
Really?
about
Hell no. Hell no.
Well, here's my thing.
I'd go
and-
5 max.
Yeah, here's my thing. And
or 5
I've-
actually. 5 would be good actually.
I've
Since you got
said it
5 tiers now.
before. I think we're finally getting to a point where the making money situation in No Pixel for about a 3-week period was so fucking annoying because you would get arrested once or like you do like hours and hours of work and then you get caught once and you're fucked. Like literally an entire day of work is gone in one pulled over for fucking reckless driving.
Yeah.
Like it's all gone. Now with Oxy, people are starting to make money. People are starting to have more money, and I feel like No Pixel is getting to a point where before everyone was so scared of it getting to the same point, and everyone here who was in 2.0 knows that at the end of 2.0, Oxy had more value than cash. Like we all had our
Yeah.
cars, we had our houses, we had everything, and and money was nothing. So I think that the vision is to have money actually hold value, which it does, and they're afraid of losing it, which is why it was so hard to make money.
That's
But I
why you
just-
have money sinks, right?
Well, yeah, and I think we're getting to that point, but I hate that the only way to make money literally is to own a business or run off.
Yeah.
I feel like I wish that store robberies would be
The
more of
store
a thing.
robberies are
I miss
fucking
the old ones.
useless.
Agreed.
Yeah, that
There's
was
a lot
my
of
thought.
mechanics that are
You
useless.
can't have 160 people on a server and expect that I'm gonna go and
One
waste
manager.
my time checking one store at a time across the fucking.
Ain't no
12
one finding
stores on the
Randino,
server.
man. Let's be
And-
real.
That's still the funniest
That
fucking
clip.
clip.
Clip of the year on that one for sure.
Dude, it's
I mean,
actually so something needs to be done with stores because it's like that's another 1-2 man job that can be done. Doesn't necessarily
Just something fun to
I
do,
want to
you
know how to
know?
hit the jewelry store, man. How do you do it?
No one knows.
Yeah.
Just
You
give-
can't. No, but you can't yet.
Just give
Oh,
me.
You guys know
I
that,
know,
right?
it's
Just
unlocked,
give me
it's
all the
unlocked.
money.
No,
Just
I,
give
No,
me
no,
all
no,
of it.
no.
Listen,
I
looked
think
into
give it to me.
I
the
looked
last
into the source code. I know.
Give me the money.
there was like a statement made that only 2 of the heists are currently even possible right now.
Oh,
Yeah,
Give- I
really?
want the money.
Okay, I have a question for you
To
guys.
be honest.
This
Yeah.
might be just like a personal issue, but am I getting fucked by every mechanic in the city without them even buying me a drink? Because every day I'm dumping $2,000, like easy, minimum.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you
Okay.
something.
Guys.
Are you
This
actually
could be a rumor.
right now?
This could be a rumor, but if you don't actually park your car and you crash, everything you've done gets reverted.
Yeah.
It does.
horrible.
Yeah. So you
once
need to park your car.
yeah.
I do that though. I
Straight
like
after you repair it.
Do you let Lang Buddha drive your car?
So
Okay,
I
no.
know before 3
Sometimes,
I
only
know
sometimes,
I
not
know
always.
before 3.0, the mechanics in the server were literally making, and this isn't an exaggeration, like 80% plus on top of their repairs. So like repairing your
Yeah.
car, they were literally making like it'd be $1,000 repair, but they're charging 5K. Like
Dude,
they were
how
making
many?
so much money on
It's
top of what
crazy,
it
but it's
actually was.
crazy.
Now,
If you're in the sevens, like how much should it cost for like the Ocelot Jugular? If you're in the sevens, like I mean, I should
That's
do
actually a lot.
find out in RP. I know, but like
No, I can tell you. I have the app right now. I can tell you, $2,000. It's an A car, right? It's an A-tier car. I worked on your car before. It's
oh,
$2,000.
it's literally $2
Let's
grand.
fucking
Okay,
go,
then they're not
boys.
fucking
We
me.
got
Okay,
the
never
West
mind.
gaming. Let's go. Clip that shit.
Okay, never
Oh,
mind.
later.
Okay, now I feel bad. It's
You know what?
nuts.
So 2 parts is going to be roughly 80 each, right? So do the math on that, and then it's roughly $2,000. And usually I give a discount when I repair people because I feel bad.
but again,
I
like
think-
the problem we're bringing up is
Motherfucker, you
when
literally
it-
fucked me over the first day. When I can't, you
Doesn't
literally
count.
fucked me over the first
count.
day, Sob. I was.
I was
like the
broke.
repairs are,
Keep it
we,
icy. Keep it icy.
I'm-
Come on.
I think for me the biggest changes I want to see are to like the lower level crime stuff and to have it be like encourage people to group. Like it's similar, like it's simple MMO mechanics where it's like you can play 2 people, 3 people to do oxy or to do house robberies, and you're like rewarded
So
for
like
that.
when you hit a register in a store, if you fucking go, it gives you $50 per person on a reg or something like that, or let's say $100. But if you bring 4, everybody gets $100. So it's even a higher. It's a more
Yeah.
payout for everybody.
Yeah,
type of
stuff
shit.
like that. Like there's like stuff that like might break some of the immersion, right? But like I think it's
Imagine an oil rig or something.
yeah,
be
yeah,
dope.
like,
I mean, it happens
don't, oh my god,
It happens
I never wanna hear
for
oil rig or
civilian
cargo
jobs.
again.
It should.
They
You're
got
right.
that. They got that new island that came out in GTO.
Yeah.
Have you seen that?
Oh,
Could
yes.
you
Higher
imagine
caliber?
them? Here's what I think would be so sick. That island, eventually they're going to be able to add it into NoPixel because 5M is always one update behind.
Correct.
So as soon as that gets added, I would love to see that be a crim only island where the cops cannot go to it unless some like raid occurs.
Like a pirate
And-
island, like the
Oh, that'd
Bahamas.
be
Yeah,
And the Crims have to
exactly.
defend against the cops of like a
right?
fucking that'd be sick.
Pirate
kinda
Bay,
like
dude.
an Arma 3 rebel outpost.
Exactly. So you
Here's
can't
my
just like
thing.
go there. You need to like something big would have to happen where they have to like actually raid the island, right?
Here's my thing. I think that the
Sounds like some Judge
confusion-
Dredd shit, dude. Like it's such
Yeah.
a
Yeah.
public city. They
The
roll through on their
confusion-
bike. It's like a big deal.
The confusion in NoPixel is like it's like we're on the border of realism and Second Life. You know what I
Correct.
mean? Like
Second
some
life
people,
realism,
yeah.
You mean?
well, I mean, so like whenever I log on to the server, I have like I have to have a job, I have to have responsibilities, I have to like get in there and I have to sit there for
Pay your
hours
fucking
on end,
taxes.
pay my
Yeah.
taxes, do all this fucking bullshit,
Jesus.
and it's like it's getting to the point where there is so
Too
fucking
tedious.
much. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
And-
there needs to be some stuff where it's like, yeah, that is a thing in real life. Don't fucking have it in a game, okay? Because at the end of the day,
Yeah,
when
it
the
doesn't
goals of the
provide
role
anything
play,
to the RP really.
yeah, the RP should be about. I mean, like the reality is, NoPixel is and I mean Twitch in general, but
It's
NoPixel
on a
in particular.
pedestal, dude. It's the
Well,
best.
It's a modern day television show. It's a modern day entertainment. It's like,
Yeah.
dude, I don't want to fucking do taxes, right? But if there's something cool and funny that involves the IRS
Behind
busting
it,
us,
yeah.
there could be something cool there. But me literally doing taxes in the game, I don't fucking
Oh,
want to do
fuck.
that.
I think we should aim for immersion, not realism at the end of the day. In
Yeah.
roleplay.
That's what
Yeah.
I'm trying to say.
Exactly.
Yo, Medi, back to the island thing. You know what would be dope if you had to. You would have to like do a high tier of crime to unlock it. So let's say you have to successfully rob the vault and then boom.
I have an
you unlock
important
it.
that would be
announcement
cool.
to make while there's a lot of people watching. I hate the taxes. Nino
too.
hates the
Oh,
taxes.
okay, good.
The only reason it's called the Nino tax code is because Stanton wanted to fuck me.
God damn it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
It is super tedious. But I've been working on solutions for the boys. But
Oh, this guy, he's
it's
dumb as shit. We're fucked.
Yeah.
well, okay, dude. All right.
Actually, I wanna throw it
Also,
back,
can I just say like one of the things I love the most is like watching the different perspectives. I usually watch like the Clean Boys like when I'm doing work in the morning before I get on. I'll hear like
Metagaming.
Nino, dude. I'll hear like
Whoa.
Nino.
Metagaming.
Yeah, trust me. I know all about your guys' mess shit. Let me tell you. I'm just waiting to unveil it to the boys.
That's my boy. That's my fucking
Hell
boy.
yeah, I
right
got
there.
Good
you.
shit,
I
man.
got
Get
you.
that intel.
Listen, I'll be watching like Nino just like going through like all this. Like you guys are just talking about how to clean your money, keep it safe.
Oh, you don't
make sure
even
the taxes-
know, dude. It is
Let him
so
make you out here,
intricate. It is so detailed.
It's so detailed, and then I go and log on, and it's a fucking Rami's, and
Bro, that's literally
I was
okay. You want to know?
I'm
That's
gonna just
exactly
take,
what happened with
I'm
me.
just gonna pay you from the gallery. Let me just take 20K out, pay you from the gallery. Like, oh god,
Dude, we were doing
sweating every
oxy runs,
time.
right? We're doing oxy runs with like surgical precision, okay? We have like 2 different cars, we have the fucking Jeep, and then we have the separate car to like escape, you know what I mean? Like we're just driving around town like all fucking tactical and shit through back alleys. And then I turn into Rami, and this motherfucker, no mask on, okay? He's just literally just selling oxy in his regular getup, no mask on, just running around, jumping, and like trying to fucking shove the
That's
oxy into
Rami.
people's cars. It was insane.
Bro, Rami's gonna give me a heart attack one of these days. Like,
Oh,
I'm
dude.
telling
Well,
you
okay,
right
so
now.
here's my thought on that though. Here's my thought on that though. It's just like it's like a double-edged sword. If it's like Rami's doing that so that if someone rolls up and robs him, they know who they're robbing. You know what I'm saying? They know they're
True,
robbing gang
true.
That
gang.
was my logic in doing it because no one's gonna rob Uchi.
Yeah, because I was rolling around as it's like when I was masked up, fucking what's his name rolls up. What's his name? Fuck, one of our CG guys rolled up and tried to rob me. I forgot his name. I'm being stupid right now.
I think we've done that to each other before.
Anto rolled up and tried to rob me. He
Anto.
told me, he's like, you Charles, you know what I mean? And then I was like, fuck it, dude. So the next time I did it, I was like, I'm gonna be Charles. So when someone robs me, like they know they're robbing CG too. You know what I'm saying? It's like
Yeah,
to
that
help
does actually
me
work.
For fuck's
possibly
sake.
mitigate.
Can I bring a hot topic real quick? And
Oh,
see if
hell
there's
yeah.
one
Yeah,
from those
do
movies?
it. That's what we need. Let's go.
How do you feel about okay? Because like
one second. Before you start, I want to get Tim X take. He's been in here. He
All right,
just
go ahead,
came
go
in. I want to get because he was around
Oh.
during all the shit that was going on. So I want to get his
I was-
take on what
I
exactly
was in
happened.
the trenches, boys. It was pretty rough.
yeah, fuck you, Timek.
Bro, I think I was the only cop streamer at the time, man. It was fucking that was involved.
You and Kyle, right?
Well, no, I was with Faley and I was with like Bayo. Like those are the
was
two.
this yesterday or
Bro,
today?
I just woke up. But yeah, it was pretty rough, man. So what happened? Like I guess the start was when we what was he doing? He was evading us in his orange car and ends up shooting me and Faley. And we both had different takes on the subject. I was like, well, we have more units responding, and there was enough communicated on the radio to kind of lead all the, put all the details in line so someone else could figure out the scene and charge him for it. So it'd be a little bit more of a puzzle instead of it just being, oh, I just got shot 5 times in the head. This is who did it. I played it off like, I don't know what happened. Because I was, I figured I got shot, he's on the run. I know like it wasn't a big deal to go fucking down on that when we got picked up right away. But that was, so we ended up drilling him for it. But that was just like, that wasn't so bad because I know he stashed like 40K in like bills or something like that he was able to save. But the problem is the probation afterwards is what really set things fucking ablaze, which was, I think he had like 300 months of probation or something like that from the incident prior. And then and on top of it, he ran out of the court case for that double murder, attempt murder. So he had that immediate, like the reduction that he was given was then completely wiped because, he runs out of the courtroom. So that escalates the amount of time and the bigger punishment that's coming in the future. So, and let's be real, like over time, and he's on like hour 15, 16 at this point, you get dropped the fucking full boat. And I think that's what just snapped it.
Yeah.
And then, well, I guess he comes back after getting out of jail. He's like, oh, I want my lockpicks back. and then lockpicks a car right in front of fucking Mission Row or something like that.
Oh my god, dude.
And it's like,
This
dude,
is-
you have this probation. You shouldn't be doing shit like right in front of us at least.
See, this just comes back to like he needs to be a little bit smarter and not expect cops to just be NPCs. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, like he knows he has 180 points on his license. If
Holy
anybody
shit,
sees
it's
him driving,
mind-boggling.
he's going to jail. Like,
Yo,
it's like,
yeah.
please.
Like one arrest, Hotted. Like how many points would you get from like one arrest for like evading or
Uh,
something?
like
3
reckless
points.
evading is 3 points.
Oh my god.
Holy shit.
Yeah, I didn't even know I had fucking 14 points. When did they roll out the point system, by the way? They like came
21
out of
days.
nowhere.
21 days.
So
Dude, the amount of times he has been pulled over in a vehicle, it's
you know-
fucking
And arrested.
crazy.
And
One of the
arrested.
judges-
Arrested.
One of the judges told him, "Listen, I'll wipe all your points if you don't get arrested or get sent to jail for 24 hours." He got sent to jail 10 minutes after.
Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong. He's 2.0 Mel.
Basically.
Yeah.
Like the thing is like it's gotta. I mean, I think some cops have decided for OC reasons to treat him with baby gloves and stuff like that, and that's fine. I mean, if it doesn't work for you, like the style of roleplay he's doing, you can like usually avoid him. You kind of can't do that if you're a cop, right? But even then, cops are doing it. I don't know. It's like I like it better when he's trying. You know what I mean? For me personally, I don't give a shit. Ultimately, it doesn't interfere with my experience at all, except for the fact that he stole our weed. But that's whatever. That's besides the point. And
A little bit mad. Okay.
I mean, no.
Yeah,
It was
had
fine. It
nothing
was.
to
I
do
mean,
with
it would
that.
be great role play. But here's the thing. Okay, I'll be honest. I'll be real here. The thing is, like, I don't know. It's hit or miss. I don't know if XQ's gonna want to role play or if the 120,000 fucking 14-year-olds are going to literally immediately tell him that oh well, Donnie is in your trunk if I try to do that. You see what I'm saying? So like I can't have an interaction like that, so it just doesn't go anywhere. So I just don't follow it. You know what I mean?
When an interaction like that goes down and it's something that important, it should be immediately submoded on both sides.
Yeah, I
Not
agree.
submoded,
I've been putting it
emoted.
into emote mode. Like it's so much better for the mall.
Yeah, I was gonna say I've been using emote mode anytime there's like it's like a heist or like when Wrangler was
So it
doing
comes
the
down
whole,
to like clutch mods, you know?
yeah, when Wrangler was doing the manhunt on me, I immediately put it in like no emote only. So because even if I see something that's like, oh, I can't go and do that now because I saw something, right?
Yeah, it makes it awkward.
For the record, I don't even
That's
think
why.
that he's
You
going
don't
to use
You don't
the.
want to lock out any of your like opportunities. You know what I'm saying? Because Meta had just locked the door for
Yeah,
you.
exactly. Like when we were driving around Summit, and fucking Trooper Andrews was in our trunk. Like I had
we
no
had
idea.
no idea.
Yeah, we
The
both
whole
were in
time we had
emote
no
mode. We had
idea.
no fucking
Yep.
clue. It was so good.
And
like
it was crazy funny when we
That was
found
the
out.
Yeah.
most hilarious thing I ever
And it
like.
made
ever-
the
it was
reaction
hilarious.
so
yeah, I
genuine.
heard
It
by
was
the
so
way that
fucking
fucking
funny.
Saab was the reason. He was the one who came up with that idea. I don't know if that's true or not. You sick
Mobile
fuck.
GPS tracker.
You sick fuck. Anyway, but
Yep.
it was great. It was
That
really
was
funny.
that was a great time to get caught. I'll be honest.
Yeah, like it wasn't even.
Did you guys get caught?
Oh yeah,
Mm-hmm.
super
Oh,
bad.
yeah.
We lost him
Ah.
twice, and they found us both times, which led us to believe like something was fishy.
Yeah, I was like, is there a tracker on the car or something? And then we were on the phone, and Riley was like, wait, did you check the
How did
trunk?
you guys find out the car was in the trunk?
Riley mentioned to check the trunk because Hassan was basically feeding her all this info as we were going. Like, fuck, we got caught again.
Yeah, I was like, there's got to be a tracker on us or something, because there's no way. The one time when Summit got away, it was like super far. Like there was not a cop
We were
for
on Lee Street, bro, chilling on in
Yeah,
this
yeah, yeah.
old house.
twice actually. Yeah, we were chilling in
Oh,
the back of a
so-
house, but then the second time when we were in the fucking harbor, I was like, oh, there's no fucking way these guys are like literally tracking us somehow.
You
You know
just
what
opened the
sucks?
trunk and you saw him there?
Yeah, we never
know,
even
you
saw him.
got
He
the
never even
back when,
peeked out.
Yeah, when someone is in your trunk, you know, how, like sometimes you see their arm or something pop out, like some stuff.
Yeah.
That
I hate that
fucking
shit.
sucks, and it's just like, all right, well, now
ruins
you gotta
it.
completely right. Yeah, yeah.
Bro, but it was
Now you
clean
know,
the
like,
whole
porn
time. He
level
didn't hit
acting.
his phone by accident
Yeah,
or
that's
shit. He
good.
didn't accidentally whisper. Nothing. He just chilled.
Yeah, it was crazy. I don't know how the
And me
fuck.
and,
How did you
and
guys
me
see
and
him in the
Donnie would
trunk?
be chilling, like in a complete silence, having a conversation with one another, and
They were like
getting
smoking
our
weed. We
keys.
got out of the car. We started smoking weed. Like, it was crazy. Yeah.
Wait, Saab, what was your super hot take?
Anyways,
you
Oh,
real
I have
quick,
two hot
fuck
takes
fuck
now. I have
fuck
two hot takes
helicopter
now.
pilots are all a bunch of small wieners. you know what I'm
Also,
saying?
we have Ziggy just joined in, by the way, everyone.
Oh, what the fuck, dude?
We got another one. We got another one.
Oh, another shit fucking cop, man.
That's right.
Fuck
Getting
the
it in
police.
there.
All right, Saab, what was your hot take?
I have
Yes,
I have two hot takes, and I thought this is the best chance to ask everybody here because I'm never gonna get that many people on Discord call. How do you feel about bikes and robberies and cops responding through spikes?
Ooh.
Give
And
me
how do
one
you
and
feel
I'm fine
about-
with it. How
How do you feel about getting raided from finding a DNA in a scene from a shootout?
Okay, here's how I feel. I feel okay that cops at the well, they're kind of lightening up now, but at the beginning we're going too hard on Fleekas, like pulling out ARs, going all out, helicopters, all this and that. Because
No, they still do that, by the way.
No,
they
we still do
you're
that.
right, but less than it was at first. At first, it was fucking crazy.
Yeah, helicopters and
But
shit every time. It was nuts.
Because Fleekas in reality are one of the smallest robberies. So when we get to like the vault and stuff and the big robberies, what the fuck are they gonna do to spice it up to the next?
Yeah,
level?
I see your point. I definitely see your point.
You know,
We're
it's just
commissioning
gonna,
a
it's not
tank.
gonna feel bringing a tank.
Well, I'm gonna
think
say
Look
this.
at your
question?
system, right? My system is how do you feel about getting raided after being shot with the cops?
Oh no,
But-
I think it should be if like you stole a PDAR or if you're if they think you're selling guns or
Is it just
if
blood?
if there's a reason they think there'll be
Well,
more
I
in
mean,
your
Rami's
place.
Rami brought his own car. I was a shootout with you guys. Remember, Rami left his own car.
Oh,
and he did
yeah.
this
If
thing.
you got more than just blood, then yeah, that makes sense.
Agreed. If you have
If
more
there's
than
more-
just like flashing your
One
flashlight,
evidence,
taking
yeah.
a bunch of blood, like
Yeah,
here's my
because
thing.
we have
I-
no way of cleaning up our own blood, so it's like
Agreed.
Yo,
what
yo, let me get on this one. All
I
right,
got
so
shit
check
all
this.
the blood away before, right, Randy?
But would you ever clean your own
Pretty
blood in the
much,
middle of a shootout, though? Wouldn't you think about?
We
just getting
did
it out?
I mean,
actually.
if
Me
you-
and
if
Summit
you-
actually did.
We've
we
done
held
it
up a
before
cop.
too. We did it in the casino as well. Like literally role played it out and everything.
Here's my take on that. Like in general, there it is because I played a cop for a year, right? It's
Mhm.
very easy to figure out.
I muted
what
myself.
and
Nino's
who
IRL voice
is committing a crime.
Mandy's
It's
IRL
super
voice
easy.
is so
You've seen the costumes
so
enough
different.
times. You're probably able to see exactly who it is. I think every time there's an arrest, you need to ask yourself, can I articulate exactly what they did? And if I cannot do that, then I don't have enough to press these charges. And that goes in line with whether or not you should be able to raid. Like, can I really articulate that somebody did something and that I'm almost certainly going to find something along the way? Otherwise, if you're just skipping all that detective work, which you don't need to be a detective to do, that's the job of every cop to investigate. If you cannot investigate and stand before a judge and tell them exactly why you're doing what you're going to do, then don't go for the charges, don't go for the raids. Otherwise, you're kind of just pushing it to a bench trial, or
You should almost be scared
the
of your
onus
boss
on-
to like fuck up and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like scared.
Exactly.
Here's I'm gonna have a hot take, and this is just my opinion. There's two things. One, I don't think the AR should be a thing during Fleeca Banks. I think that should be saved for the Vault or in Polito.
Yeah.
And number two, I'm blanking out. I'll think of it again. But yeah, that I think I personally think that ARs for Fleeca Banks are too much. Here it is. This is what I was going to say. And I also, there's certain cops that do it. I'm not going to say everyone does because they don't. But there's certain cops that will. So you guys have a thing to where if someone hits your vehicle, right, that you guys can start using excessive force. Like, for example, you guys will get in the middle of races. We'll go through a race line. Someone will hit your car. You're getting fucking spike stripped. Doesn't matter who it is. Doesn't matter if it was you or not. You're getting spike stripped. Honestly, I don't really care about that. It is what it is. I kind of like it. It puts a little scary bullshit on it. But one thing I don't like is when cops will have their gun out, right? And all of us do it. We NVL against you guys every single day when you have 7 cops having guns on us
Never
and
in
we
my
still
life.
drive away.
I don't think
But
it's NVL because you know we're not
bro.
gonna shoot, right?
Yeah, speak for
exactly.
yourself, man.
But my biggest problem is whenever I see cops deliberately keep themselves in front of my fucking car until I hit them, and
So they
then
can shoot you.
everyone just.
Oh, I fucking.
Nice on them.
Oh,
Nice on them.
Bro,
Yeah,
I
lit the
love
fuck
taking
up.
away
That
the
is-
lines off
that
of
is
fucking
rare.
racers.
That is rare, but that does happen where they'll be like, all right, stand in front of his car.
Yeah.
It's happened to me twice.
that,
That's the
yeah.
only
They know what they're
reason I'm
doing. They know
ever
what they're
bringing
doing.
it up.
Yesterday.
That's MVL, in my
Bass
opinion.
does that shit all the fucking time. It pisses me off,
Yeah,
man.
Bass,
Bass is the
bro.
worst with that shit.
Always just standing in front of your car.
Hey, almost
yo.
a W, baby.
Like, I can honestly say no one in here does it, but there's so many.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to say the name of the person who used to do it literally every single fucking day. They're no longer a cop, but it was so fucking consistent. It was like, oh shit, this person's here. I'm gonna have to get in a gunfight. Jump in front of my car, hit them, and we're in a gunfight. Like, it was like,
Well,
so crazy.
in 2.0, Hutch, you remember a big thing from the cops? I'm sure Sab could even relate. Was shooting tires, or like, yeah, they would be quick
Oh,
to shoot tires or something because they
true.
know
Shooting
it's gonna
tires, but
kick
aiming
off
for heads.
like,
Yeah.
they know what it leads to right away.
Hey,
Once
Clarkson
someone's
taught me
like,
that. Clarkson taught me that.
Clarkson taught you that? Yeah,
Yeah.
of course.
Dude, Coyle always does that shit. He's done it to me in 3.0 where he just fucking blasts my tires.
I'm
I
like,
got a fucking bone to pick.
all right,
Good.
Space
All
Boy,
right.
what's up?
Where's my wrestling ring at the beach? Where'd it go?
Where did that go? That's true.
Where'd it go, huh?
All right, you
gets
got
all
knuckle
this new
dusters.
stuff.
All right, relax, okay?
People get all this new stuff and I get stuff taken. I just want to have wrestling matches. Where's my ring?
They didn't leave that.
I don't know.
Can I
I
just
don't know why.
quickly say, since Space Boy's here, I don't know if you guys know this. You guys know Space Boy is like the reason I'm even in No Pixel. I just wanted to.
No one
say
cares,
thank
man.
you. I just want to thank him. Aw, you know what? You can't. We're not in character. You can't just keep bullying me. The
Who's
fuck?
clapping? What the fuck?
You can't. We're not in
Oh, it's
character.
Seer. It's fucking Seer. I'm not laughing. For the record, it is not me. Identity theft is a fucking crime, my friend.
It's not a fucking joke, Jim.
Yeah,
But
you
yeah,
go-
that's my only two like hot takes. Like, I don't really think that there's anything like actually severely wrong with anything. I just think that there's little things here and there that could be changed on both sides. Like, I bet you guys
That
as
will always be the
meaningful
case, though. As well.
Exactly,
Yeah.
100%.
Would you be okay with getting spiked on a bike?
Hell
Yes.
no, that
Oh,
sounds
you're just
crazy.
fucked. You're fucked.
No,
if you get
because
Yeah.
it doesn't have the same mechanic in real life. You don't get kicked out. You don't get like that moment you have that the force, right? When you get spiked, you keep going straight. You don't get ejected.
Yeah,
my
but,
thing. I'm gonna have an
yeah.
unpopular opinion. I think having a 5-second time on a spike is fucking stupid.
Yeah,
I think that spike should
true.
be lay, sit, and fucking wait. Because at the end of the day,
Yeah.
you spiking at the last second does nothing but fuck me, and it fucks you from being able to put that down.
If,
right? and
Wait, do
prepare
spikes have
for it
like
to
a meth
happen.
style mechanic, like where you
So,
can?
yes. So
Yo,
now
Hutch.
whenever you lay,
I'd
like
it's
to-
money in
Hutch.
4 seconds.
I have a
they're not
court
worth it.
case. I have a court case exactly on that thing tomorrow evening.
Yo,
What is it, Seer?
You
What
trying to
is
say
it?
something here?
how about this? Fucking drive around them, bitch.
You can't. So listen,
He's
I
right.
have a perfect scenario. We're fucking racing. Some day one racing guy
Yeah.
comes and he fucking pits a cop like an idiot. So then I'm coming around in first
We
place.
get spiked.
These fucking Tony Andrews and Lenny or Moon are standing behind fucking trees. Third eye, like, looking from outside their character so I can't see them. Next thing I know, these two fuckers come out from the woodworks, lay the spikes, and I'm done. There was no chance. I would
Yeah, I'm with
rather
Sarah.
see them.
So
Just be
what-
better.
What you're saying is you think there's a more cooldown, so it takes longer to put them down.
No,
Did
I
you-
think they should be
did
able to
you-
put them down.
Did you see
One-
what he said
Yeah.
right before that? He was like, "Cop RP over Crim RP." He's like, "Watch this," and then fucking.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, bro, listen, I think personally that you guys should be able to lay those fuckers down, plan for it, because as a criminal, I would personally like a chance to be able to avoid them. But if
Well,
they
it's
are
worked in the
5
past.
seconds,
Wait.
agreed.
And then,
So I'm
they got
confused
changed.
what the fuck you're saying.
So
I'm gonna be
spike
honest,
strips
like-
now. Go ahead.
I want to be honest. I don't know many cops that carry spike strips because one, they're 50 pounds. Two, they're
$600.
Holy
They're
shit.
like $600-700 a use.
Not
And
worth
it's
it.
5 seconds.
One time
We're
use.
fucking broke. Like I swear, it's
true.
bad.
Which again, I don't like the idea. I don't like the fact that you guys have zero money.
I don't like you.
I don't like that.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
actually, I would
How
rather
do you guys make
have
money besides?
Why
making
are cops so
so.
fucked? What's the point of that?
Because
on
we
my
make
cop, I was
7.
making a lot of money.
Well, if you
I
pay
make
for
a
a
lot of
bit,
money when I play for an hour.
okay, so
No,
you get $740 an hour, minus 20% of that for tax. and then you have to pay for your own personal repairs. And some asshole will park his car and fuck it up. You wake up next morning.
Oh,
and
I
have
got
to
to
repair
Dude,
it.
I started with a 2K bill yesterday.
Every day that I get on duty, I at least spend $2,000 just fixing fucking
Yeah,
fixing
same.
my goddamn car.
Every time I'm
You
on
know-
cop every day, bro, it's
You know
crazy.
what my counter is for that?
Just expenses.
You know what my counter is for that? Stop fucking ramming us. How about that? Okay.
No. I'm not even the one driving the car. I just pulled the bitch out and it's fucked up.
You gotta drive 130 like
We have to
50%
share
of the
these
day.
fucking things.
So
Oh,
I'm
those
mixed on that
fucking
because like
pits. Those aren't fucking pits, man.
You
I
still
think
can't
sometimes
afford
the
your own
issue is
cars? That's
the issue is
crazy.
desync too as well with a pit and a ram, right?
True.
Bro,
Yeah,
these
yeah.
cars don't break though.
Well,
it doesn't
again,
matter.
that's what I.
Some cops
Me and
do just fucking like.
Me and
I'm-
Jared were
Well, I'm
talking
with
about
you.
this
Some cops-
earlier.
that's
It's
one
no
big time.
longer the same as it was in 2.0. 2.0, you get brushed by a fucking gust of wind and
Oh,
your
Holy shit,
engine's
broken
gone.
engine now.
Right?
Tires popped.
Now you have to take a fucking bulldozer and run that shit over, and it
I
still
love
will
it.
drive on one
I
tire.
love it. I'm doing
You know what I
kick flips
mean?
and shit. I'm fucking flipping cars, screaming in midair, and just landing on. I'm okay, and then just run.
It takes,
I
it
miss
takes
I mean, what he's saying
Oh,
is
yeah.
likewise, the cops have to, drive.
they have to,
accordingly.
man.
I'm
Yeah.
more
I lo-
okay.
I love
I'm
that
more
the
okay with the
vehicle
cop
keeps
cars
going.
being
True.
invincible though, right? Because like for me, I would actually rather the cops be out responding to shit than to be waiting and like repairing their cars all the time. One thing I'm like a little frustrated with, and this is kind of weird coming from a crib, dude. Y'all have been lacking on the bank jobs. I like want to like set up cool shit for the banks, and then like one cop shows up.
It's
and-
always been
and
like
there's-
that.
I don't know why.
That's why. That's why I'm like,
Yeah,
what a
I wish there was a
Wow.
healthy
Just
balance
let me
where
and Hutch be cops, please. I want to catch all these bucks. You guys all suck at drive.
We definitely
Yeah.
recruit every 2 months. Every 2
I
months we
think-
recruit. We need fresh
What's
blood all the time.
happening?
I think
Yeah, but-
Summit, Hutch, I think you two and me, I believe we're the only civs cleared for ride-alongs, and there's just not enough FTOs to take us.
So haven't you been trying to be
That's
a cop?
exactly
for
Trying,
months?
bro.
Like,
I see the issues, dude. Like there's a
Space
lot of
Boy needs to
cadets
be a
waiting.
cop.
There's not enough cops online. Like fucking Summit, you were
Yeah.
doing what a 2-man bank job with like 3 cops on duty. I'm like,
I went
I'm here. Where the fuck is everyone?
Wait, yeah.
Last Toledo, I did. I went in a
know. I was
straight
like,
line
I
down
s-
the freeway where you before you go to the tunnel, and the cop behind me spun out, and it was like, I want to stop and wait, but I got
Yeah.
X who just put 25K into a laptop.
Come on, don't
Yeah,
stop.
you gotta escape. Don't
Yeah,
stop.
go,
Bro.
Yeah, don't stop. Keep
Fucking-
going. Fuck it.
I knew
That's
as soon
not
as
on
I
you,
took the
Pecorino.
hostage that you were gone. I'm like, fuck, dude. I
That's
should.
not on you,
I'm not giving it to a
Pecorino.
cadet. Like
Yeah,
fun part
that
is
was
being
the
chased,
same.
You know what I mean?
That was the same thing with our Polito was like, I mean, it was Lenny, and props to Lenny driving, but I mean, it's Lenny versus Charles, and Angel was there too, and Angel took the hostage, and I was like, oh yeah, this is just done, and like
Yeah.
that, they were gone.
Yeah.
I
That
would
happened
rather.
with,
Do you guys
Barkley
do you
the
guys
other
think the
day
cops
with
get do you think the cops get like burnt out? I feel like
Oh,
because they
yeah,
were going
they do.
so
Yeah.
fucking hard
100%.
in the beginning, and now when I see bank robberies happening, because I never get a dongle, so obviously we don't know what bank robberies are like.
Get cucked.
But
I love that word.
when they do end up happening, yeah, I'm glad the server got DDoS when you were trying to rob a bank.
Oh yeah, I try my best.
Blastoise, fuck you. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I was running with fucking Mel and Eugene at gunpoint, running to the other bank. Trying
Yeah,
to
you were
get
talking-
in.
you were talking.
You were Hasanabi condones DDoSing. It's okay though.
Yeah.
Fucking, Mickey Blastoise 2 minutes ago was talking about cool bank plans. Today we ran to a bank on foot while he made his voice deeper and went, "I'm corpse. I'm corpse robbing a bank."
Yeah, we didn't even have a car. I was like, I hope the boys can find me at this bank. Oh god, it was so bad.
Yeah.
So there's a thing in regards to like the lack of cops. There's a couple factors. One, half of the I think like you can speak better on this side, but like half of the roster in NA is not cop mains or like people that play crims.
So
right?
here's my
which is-
question. Here's my
which is
question.
okay.
I want to pause you.
So the barrier of entry to
Wait a second. In the server, for the longest time, we have been sub 100 people in the server, which is why a low amount of cops worked. There's 160 motherfuckers in the server now.
Yeah, but
you
how many
can't-
cops are a
But
lot?
what
of,
I'm saying
a lot of-
is,
like 20 or is it less?
what I'm saying is
16.
you can't
16.
have enough cops right now because there's so much shit going on. Like you
Is there, though?
physically.
Is that actually?
Well, NA we always do. NA is always the
It's
The
always
big
been an issue, even
hiring.
My
before the
thing is,
update.
it's so up in the air right now that it's it's more possible than it's ever been for 2 jobs to go down at the same time when regarding fleet goes.
Oh, 100%.
I agree.
Yeah.
For sure.
But you
Yo,
get
let
We
me-
should
Fleeco.
always have
2.0,
enough
there would be
cops to be
like-
able to handle both.
How
'Cause it's
low
like
are
when
the
you guys
cops right
don't
now?
bring out the helicopters.
Average
it's
number is 6 to 7 cops a day. Average.
Oh, you guys need more.
What about
I
like?
think you guys need 10
What about
plus.
nighttime though? Because I didn't even
4.
realize
it was
Four
bad
cops
last
nighttime.
night.
Yeah, 4.
I got a question
Oh,
though, Sab.
shit.
I got a question though, because this has always been a thing.
So
It's
wait,
always been
sure,
an issue
sure,
where
sure.
there's lack of cops. Why don't they
It's
just
just an academy.
hire more?
Sab
Okay,
was
because
about,
the
you
barrier-
were,
the
you was
barrier
about
of
to say
entry-
something about the barrier
guys
of
just
entry.
finish
Yeah,
with
the barrier of
Academy,
entry to
like,
being
a
a cop
week
is
ago?
very. What was that? Something good?
Didn't you guys just finish Academy a week ago? That's like a
Yes.
fuckload of cops that are
There
ready to
should be
go.
14 cadets. Only 3 of them can get a line at a time.
Oh
Wait,
no, they
yeah.
don't get cop
Oh.
prio with it.
No, they do, but they don't get an FTL.
Does Moon Moon
like,
actually
okay,
wanna
so
join, or-
okay, what I saw is there's a
Does
Wait,
Moon
wait,
Moon
lack
actually
of-
want to
What's
join,
the
or are you
SPO?
guys
Can you explain it to me? I'm so sorry,
memeing?
what is
Because
that?
Yeah.
The field
Does he
training
actually wanna
officer is
join?
somebody who's
Tell him to
basically
DM me.
qualified to
It's the
train.
So why
SPO
doesn't
issue.
someone just come in and be like, "Yo,
If he
fucking
does, actually.
IW, fucking the FTO,
Oh, he typed in Summons chat?
just
Okay.
fucking go hit like six
I know
dudes
I'm
with it."
muted. I know
Because
I'm
you
muted
want
on
quality
purpose.
over quantity, right?
Oh, he's
Yeah.
in
Well,
streaming.
not when
No.
it's completely
It doesn't matter, you
dodging
can
the
just fucking
city
DM
on
me right
lack
now
of
on
Well,
Discord.
you
cops.
also
It's
want
too
a
much.
shit cop. I mean,
I'm
would
gonna
you rather have
back.
10 shit cops or 5 good cops?
I'm a back.
I'd rather have
Sab on
10
that.
shit cops. Fucking tag in 10 shit cops
Fight.
and a
Fight.
helicopter.
Someone just wants to.
Wait, hold on.
Stop
Summit.
it, role play.
Pick a side right now. Cop RP, Crim RP. What's better? What's better?
Well, so here's
Well,
my
those
question though.
shit cops will become good cops over time.
Well, and
You
here's
would
my
think,
question:
but
why
here's the
can
thing.
Space
Hiring
not get
cops
his
is
cop
just-
character?
Wait a second. Wait a second. Let me.
Okay,
I want to
so-
hear what
I
Sab
think
has to
hiring
Moon Moon wants
cops-
to join, by the way. Summit.
I'm
Oh
I'll
yeah,
see
just
if I
someone
can
can
get
someone
him.
shoot him info?
So
I can shoot
hiring
him.
cops is adding a bandage to a bullet hole. It does not fix the problem, right?
Mm-hmm. Oh, I can get him if you want.
Especially
Yeah, you
like
can message me.
you
Okay,
see
yeah,
low
yeah,
cop
there you go.
numbers when Mag Dem season happens, and I try my best to avoid as much as possible. As much as I want to escalate as a cop, I know the
delicious.
consequences, right? Nobody wants to go on duty and get Mag Dem for somebody else's dumb act.
Fuck.
Not wrong.
I do.
Oh.
I do
I feel
think
like
another thing with
that's the
hiring
life
shit
of a Vagos Crim, dude.
Oh.
They get someone always getting shot about someone else's shit.
Oh.
Wow, dude.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't
Raiden,
want
what were you saying?
Fuck that, right?
Rated, what were you saying?
Oh, I do feel like hiring 10 shit cops when they get on duty and they're just getting smoked all the time, losing suspects, it just like demotivates them from even like getting on.
Yeah.
What if it's like
I would agree
experienced
with
role
that.
players that have been like Spaceboy?
Well,
Spaceboy
here's
wants
my
to be a
thing.
cop. Why?
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Why is Space
Yeah.
Boy
I don't know
not
why
have a cop
Space Boy's
character?
not a cop.
So the,
Listen,
the,
he's
long,
He's a
the long and
security
short of it,
guard, so
I put
for so
in-
long.
I put in my hours and paid my dues during an era where there weren't a lot of cops online to notice me putting in my hours and paying my dues. So recently I was like, hey, I promise you I paid my dues. There just really weren't people around to see it. And to be fair, High Command and Coil were like, all right, fair. And so now it's kind of like next academy, I think I'm good to go.
Yeah.
But here's
I just kind of had to like
Man.
more or less stand up for myself and be like, hey man, I put in the work, I promise.
Dude, I
Hey,
love
rubs you
Pat,
the wrong
man.
way
I want you to
because
be a
feel
cop.
like,
I don't know how the background works, but how
You'd be a great
difficult?
cop.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
How
If
difficult
anybody
is
I
it?
want to be cops, it's people that have been around
That's
for
what I
a
was gonna
long
say.
periods
Bobby
of time.
Brown has been trying
James
to do it
Brown,
since-
100%.
Dude,
dude.
Bobby Brown
Bro.
would make such a
Why is
fucking.
it so
Oh my
gated?
god.
Why is it
Well,
so
here's-
gated?
here's
for
my
the
thing.
vets? You know, it shouldn't be gated for the vets, in my opinion.
Exactly. And here's my thing. Like we talk about paying your dues. And in what shape or way are we talking about paying our dues? Listen, I sat in fucking DOC staring at a goddamn wall for 6 fucking months.
Let it out.
Where I
Really?
literally,
Oh, you did
bro,
actually, yeah.
yes, I had a DOC character, and this is what I would do. I would load
I didn't
in,
know
I
that.
log on. Yes, so my DOC character, whenever I was rolling around with
What the fuck is
East
there
Side
15
Followers, I
people
had a
in?
separate-
I
a
thought
separate
Discord
character
was
with my
limited to
DOC
10
character.
people, by the way.
I would spend I would spend like
Fucking got
6 hours or 7 hours on stream, and then I'd log off and put another 3 to 4 hours in the fucking prison. And I'm not bullshitting you.
Nitro?
I would go off stream, I'd load up fucking Fall
Nice.
Guys, and I'd be playing Fall Guys until it finally someone was sent to prison. Let's go. They finally get there.
Yeah,
They
DOC
fucking
is
F8
They ignore
quit.
the fuck out of you and just
quit.
travel down.
Motherfucker.
Oh my
That
God.
man quit. And guess what? Guess what? Someone's here, bro. Let's go. Let's go. Someone's here. Someone's here. 5 minutes in, knocked out, taser stolen, fucking cops
Bro.
coming in, and then I'm
No,
getting
I mean,
I'm getting
dude, they
Discord.
have
I'm getting
to.
Discord
DLC is a cuck
emails.
fest.
Oh
Bro,
my
I'm getting
God.
Discord messages telling me that Why'd you get robbed? You let them rob you, and then I did like one time I did. Okay, I may have done ass meth in the bathroom, and then I get a message from a fucking higher up telling me that I can't be a cop because I did ass meth in the bathroom. And I'm like, are you kidding me? Like, 6 months of hard work, and the guy does ass meth one time in the bathroom with Bo Vice, and it's all for nothing.
Realism right there, bro.
It's all for nothing, bro. No one caught me. I thought it was just me and Bo Vice doing ass meth in a corner. Next thing I know, bro, I get told I can't fucking be.
How do they find you? From stream?
Yeah, from stream.
Oh my god! Yeah, they used to punish you via watching stream. Which was dumb as shit.
I was told that there was no such thing as corrupt cops, and for me doing ass meth in the bathroom, I could no longer be a cop. So I had to make another character and do another couple months. And I said, yeah, fuck that. I'm going to Tarkov.
Damn. Okay. That's man. I don't even.
So-
It makes me not want to like. That's what makes me not want to really jump on John Charleston at
Boys,
all. Right now.
here's the problem too. Like,
Just
I feel like
welcome.
being able to being like a never-ending like ETA on when we can actually do something with those characters. You know what I'm saying? That we
Well, even after becoming
I'm making fun of me for being Stonewall, okay? It's just 15-person fucking Discord. I'm having a hard time.
And
really?
Literally,
I'm having a fucking hard time. I want to say
half of the
something.
Time,
I'm muted
I have
now.
people like Matt
I'm muted. I muted
who are
myself.
like, hey, I'll take this guy because
I had
there
a
are
Donnie voice.
literally no FTOs on to take
I'm being
him right
Donnie.
now.
Donnie.
I see
There
the
are
need,
people-
man. That's what I'm
there are
doing.
cops- There are
We're
cops that are
sort of-
logged on who are not signed in as FTO, even though they're FTO certified, because they just don't want to do it. I guess I don't fucking know, dog.
That's bullshit. to be
Well,
honest.
let me say, I understand and I get it because it's fucking hard and it's time consuming. But like, I don't know, dog.
So
the reason that go for it. Zeke.
I was gonna say the reason there's not a whole lot of FTOs at the moment is because they're trying to make it where everybody's getting trained consistently. Because we had people complaining about how so many different cops handle things in different ways, and it was an issue for a bit. So they their idea was like, oh, we're just gonna retrain all the most of the FTOs to like get in line with what is expected of the cops.
Yeah,
and
but
that's
how
why it's
come,
taken forever.
How
also
come if
took a
you're
while
an
to get-
FTO, right, and there's a
Mhm.
cadet that needs to be trained,
Dude,
shouldn't you
the issue-
have to take them?
The
Yeah.
issue is the gatekeeping of becoming an FTO.
Crazy.
That's
Crazy.
that's literally the one. If that was fixed, more cadets could be playing, more people could be learning how to do those
Yeah,
standards.
more
blah, blah,
FTOs are
blah.
going to be rolled out soon. The problem is that
Yeah.
the problem is that there was a restructure in the PD with 3.0, and that took a while to get started with all the divisions and all the programs. So now that Charity and Angel got everything sorted, they rolled out all the FTOs, and then like the second round of FTOs is coming. And
Here's
like,
my thing. How about this? How about this? Here's a
Bruno,
mindset from a criminal standpoint. How about this? Fuck all the restructuring, right? I understand that you guys went through a whole restructuring, and I get that. Tons of fucking effort. That's fucking. I would never in a million years sit there and go through the time to do that. I respect the fuck out of you guys for doing it. It's awesome. But at the end of the day, I personally think with more cops and more, because there's a fuck ton of crims, with more cops, there's going to be more responsibility given to the people who have shown that they can do it. There is no reason why there's cops who have been a cop for 8 months and they still can't FTO people. You're telling me after 8 months of doing the same shit
And
in
your character
2.0
do it,
and
Ron?
3.0?
Doesn't it also make it less fun for everyone? That was
Matt,
what I was
can you
gonna say.
FTO?
Like
I'm
ultimately,
working on it.
if you guys are waiting for the academy, right? If you're constantly waiting for the academy, I don't know how difficult it is. It's probably really, really fucking hard. But if there's a lot of demand for more police officers, and there's definitely demand even from the criminals, obviously, because it's not just about fucking winning. It's about like having fun.
Exactly.
Then how difficult is it to like I don't know, do an academy like once every 2 weeks or something if necessary.
Hold
or a
on.
month.
Hold up. Do you guys even know who runs that in the PD?
No, I have no idea. I don't know anything about the cop side.
Do you guys know who is the chief of police right now?
Oh yeah, it's fucking Immortal HD, right?
Bobby Smith.
these
the
guys do,
highest guy I know is Andrews.
they do a lot of like behind the scenes admin work that literally none of you guys would want to do. That's straight up.
Oh no, for sure. That's why I'm asking. I'm asking like, what are the setbacks? Because I don't understand it.
3 months is good, and then more than that, it becomes a fucking tedious job that nobody wants.
Yeah.
The goal is to
It's
do
hard.
academies the goal to do is to do academies like every 2 to 3 months. But I mean, one academy is like you have to set it up where you have the whole hiring process, which is a multi-step program. Then you have 3 days of academy, which is Friday night, Saturday, and Sunday. And then that's like 13 hours total, 14 hours, give or take.
So the cool thing now they're doing is they can hire you before the academy. You could be a cadet and do everything a cop can, but you can't ride the car.
That's what's going on with me. I'm not hired, but I'm I'm cleared for ride-alongs, which is like
you'll be a PD for hire, meaning you'd be a cadet.
Yeah.
And you have to go through academy, and if you pass, you continue your process.
Yeah,
and that's why I said what I said.
Everybody.
That's why I said what I said, where it's like, man, again, I would never in a million years do the things that they do behind the scenes. It's
Yeah.
so much fucking work, and I respect the fuck out of them for doing it. Because again, the PD wouldn't be anything without those motherfuckers putting in the work behind the scenes. I respect that. But at the end of the day, as from a selfish point of view, right? Whenever I hit a bank, I would like there to be a good amount of cops that come, not two people.
Oh, is it too easy to
and
rob a little bitch bank?
Shut up.
But you know what I mean?
So one.
Bro,
one
I
thing
was
one-
embarrassed yesterday when we had when we responded to that Polito job with, and I was the only one there. I'm like, why do we not have anybody to help here?
I hit a bank. I want the fucking cavalry to come.
And I'm here like ready to fucking go and train people. Like I do 20-hour streams. I could train fucking 8 cadets a day.
Yeah, I am embarrassed anytime you respond to one of my jobs. Just as soon as you're there.
Yeah, like what's like, oh, this
I'm fucking embarrassed.
But like as much as
I
we
dream
hate
of the
it, at
day.
the same time, I personally love, like the other day, like doing jobs to where I'm literally setting a limiter at 60 miles an hour just so that there's the cops around have no reason to fucking pull us over, bro. Like whenever I'm driving through the city and the city's dead, that's whenever I'm the most scared because cops have nothing to fucking do, and Moon's over here pulling me over for looking at him wrong. You know what I mean? Like,
okay, this was a little weird to me because I swear to God,
for some petty stuff, but then nobody shows up to the big boy stuff.
I got a warrant.
Like the other day,
boys, just fucking, hey guys, fuck the bank. Hunt pumas, okay? I'm telling you, Ziggy will chop her in, okay? 3 cruisers will show up, and you will go to jail for 42 months.
Dude,
I think a lot of that has to do with timing, right?
it is timing.
Depending on
but
what's going on.
It is. It's
I-
100% timing.
Dude, I feel like every time I've been online, I've been in with, and I've been lucky enough to get an FTO. That we are responding like as much as we can to a bank job. Like the only time we deliberately made a choice not to like respond to
I
him
hope
is
he
the one we're
doesn't
trying
think
to
I
get gunned
hate him.
down
I
by the
think he's
Angels or
really
some shit. They're
funny.
like,
I'm
"Take us
not
seriously."
mad,
You're in
dude.
the
I
red,
love him.
yeah.
Are
Yeah,
you
we were
kidding
like,
me?
wait, so like a lot of the time it's like cops are like literally stuck.
I hope
with some
people don't
dude
think that
down,
that's like
downstairs
OOC mold,
who
okay?
like needs to be processed, and then like they can't respond to that because then they have to
Oh,
leave
that
that
was
guy there.
Summit's raid, yeah.
That
already got
Oh
fucking
shit,
shot
it's
during
GTA
that.
wise
where
guy.
they get shot, where they get shot, and she's like, "Take us seriously," and then they pursue to get into the worst corridor in the fucking city.
That's the dev. He's a dev.
Oh, that was a little weird. So,
I think
so there are some things that I think
I'm-
NoPixel could do.
I'm
that
muted.
Might break immersion, but would actually help with a lot of this, right? Like if when you hit a bank, it puts the other banks on cooldown. But if me as a criminal, I want to go and hit those banks. What if the laptop itself, before I even go to the bank, says can't be used for like 30 minutes? Like gives me some sort of indication. Where,
right.
like,
It used to be like that.
right, like,
It used to be like that. If there was less than 3 cops on, you wouldn't be able to do anything.
Also, everyone, by the way, we are being joined by GTA Wise Guy. Before every chat starts asking, he is not going
Give me
to
my Diablo
say
back.
if X is going to be unbanned or not.
Give me
So
my
please,
Diablo back.
everyone, please
Free
relax.
my
and
Give
don't
me
ask.
my Diablo.
Oh shit! That's what you guys were gonna ask. I was immediately gonna start talking about cars. Hey, my Ocelot is just like braking too easy. What the fuck, dude?
I'll be right back.
Boys, have a good one.
My car just got a level 3 engine upgrade when I saw that extra.
I want my Diablo.
Bro, this
Give me my
dude,
fucking Diablo.
this dude literally sat there and taught me how to do racing lines for like 4 hours. Okay, I thank you so much, dude. You were
Getting
insane.
better.
So good, man.
I mean, he wasn't even teaching me like it was just like basic principles of like hitting the apex of a corner, that sort of shit. Like it was awesome. Thank you.
I think you need another.
No, I don't know any of that. No.
Honestly, you should.
Sorry, Seer. In the real world, I get pussy. Okay, I'm sorry. I wasn't playing fucking racing games for the most
All
part.
these motherfuckers that think they know how to race until they get in there and nothing.
Honestly, you should get another 4 hours with him, from what I've seen.
Oh yeah, no, I need so much more. I'm so bad.
On the cop force, I want to see like some serious, like good drivers on the cop force.
Dude,
There are
I'm
some.
fucking terrified when I get chased by
You
Bayo.
guys own in
terrified.
gunfights. You guys are doing
Shouldn't have
really
said
well
that.
right now.
It's an entire fucking. It's an entire fucking Discord call full of gamers. Oh god.
A CVPI? Have you driven that cop car?
No, but they
Ask
don't.
him
They
about the
don't
4
look
doors
like
that
they're
show.
super hot.
But
Hear me.
it's like it's a fucking, I don't even know how to describe it. It's like it's got 3 wheels, man. It's like
Hear me
you
out on
spin
this,
out
though.
every turn if you're not.
There has been
freeway
like
capable.
times where I'll dip on cops in a 4-door that's going butthole speed, right? But then there are times where Dan Faley or Angel are up my ass in my fucking race car in their cop vehicle, and I'll have to spend 10 minutes losing them. You know what I'm saying? It's
Have
just
you,
like
have you ever been caught in your race vehicle by a CVPI?
not yet, no, but it's. I mean, it will happen eventually.
Will it?
Yeah.
Crash or
Yeah, when you crash, that's when it's gonna happen.
Are you guys gonna get like better?
But that's okay though, isn't
Will
it?
you get like better
Yeah.
cop cars at some point?
I don't know.
I
Like
raced
really,
on a
Yes.
on the Sport Interceptor. It's a Dodge Charger Hellcat.
Ooh.
That would be for the big boy racing cars when they
Yeah,
come
that'll
out.
be for race cars. That'll
It's
replace
gonna be
kind
for
of
the
like
little
old
3
Mustang,
cops that
you know what I
want to
mean?
have him.
Wait, are they
So
gonna pull
then
that
you
out
get
for
a bike
robberies
vehicle
or?
already.
We got no pixel teasers coming in from the
How do you feel
podcast.
about curb boosting?
What?
Curb boosting's
boosting?
cringe. But that's
Dude,
just-
That sounds fucking
Yeah, it should
amazing.
never really be an intentional thing.
I do it.
Agreed. It's gonna happen whenever you're doing like a race and you're going through your line. You're gonna hit curbs.
Sure.
But whenever you see people deliberately in chases or in races, and it's usually not like the older. It's usually people who are newer to the
No,
server.
I do that.
trying
I
to
wanna
make
go
a
fast.
name
I ain't
for
gonna lie, bro.
themselves.
I curb boost. I ain't gonna
I
lie.
want to go fast.
Summit told me
That's
about
what
curb
it-
boosting. It's all
Listen,
Summit
bro,
told me
if
it, bro.
you hit the same curb more than 2 times, suck my wiener. Okay. That's
Yeah,
it.
exactly.
I think one thing that would solve some of the police stuff is not even just more police, by the way. I actually think for all of this, what if of all the bullshit the police have to do, how do you just cut down on some of that time? Like, do you guys really want to be fixing your cars? Like, why can't we just make the cop cars
Okay,
impervious?
yeah, let's talk about that real quick.
Yeah,
real quick.
What's the shit you don't want to be doing?
Listen, okay, my cop character, I put a lot of time into my cop character. Okay, in the last 2 months, and I have only just gotten above 15K in my bank.
Really? What the fuck?
Because I'm
Holy
spending
shit.
thousands of dollars to repair the one car that I'm allowed to drive. Okay,
In
A
regard-
fourth of a fleeca, my friend. That's
one thing-
one. That's damn.
I'm gonna grow.
Um,
a little
wanted-
But
I mean,
also,
wanted-
about the interceptors, like, first of all, that's going to be a cert that you have to be signed off to be able to drive. So
Exactly.
I feel like it's gonna be super restricted,
So
man.
wait,
like
you
it's
guys
gonna
don't
be
have
the cool
you
club
guys
is
don't
gonna
have
get it.
progression that will help you catch people.
we got
later?
progression. The progression. And let me say, I like the idea of getting certified and like taking tests and like getting certified to do that shit. It's just that it all boils down to people that are qualified enough to do it and then qualified enough to teach other people to do it. And that is a very rare person to find to run.
Like a line
shit like
tech.
that.
Here's my thing. As a cop, I don't think you guys personally should ever have to worry about having to have money to further something like being able. Oh, I can't afford my car repair, so I can't chase this guy. You know
Hutch,
what I
was gonna-
mean? Like,
I was gonna say, Hutch, that someone was also saying that people
Dispatch
are having
207
issues,
radio. Oh.
are having issues chasing your race car or other vehicles, dude. Like if a vehicle is semi-hit and it's like in the 8.7s, like dude, the acceleration of the CPI, like they will never catch you, and you can never have your vehicle always in the 9s. And
Yeah, that 10%
chase
tick
it.
is
Whenever
a
I tune
huge
into a
deal.
cop
I feel
stream,
like.
I see the engine light on red like all the
always.
time.
Yes.
Which is why I say, because if you're sharing a cop car, right, there's always going to be those fucking dickheads that aren't going to repair the car. Always.
100%. I pick up a
It's
car, it's
not-
2K
and
repair
it's not
immediately.
it's not always their fault. Sometimes you repair the car, you hit 3 signs, you didn't put it in its fucking garage, and it's broken again. You know what I mean? That happens. But in my opinion, I personally think that you guys shouldn't have to go and repair your cars, because
Agreed.
In my experience, not only does that fuck you guys, but it also fucks the crims, because I have sat there and tried to repair my car for 2 hours being wanted with 3 fucking mass
Dude.
murders and having every
And then we
fucking
roll.
cop in the server
Yeah,
in
but
the
they just
fucking
recently
repair
lowered that,
shop.
right?
I
They
got an
lowered it.
idea.
Didn't
I
we
got an
talk
idea.
about how they just lowered the repair times recently? Didn't
They
they?
did.
Last couple
Yeah,
of
yeah,
I was
yeah.
gonna
Well,
say,
it's good to do multiple parts at once.
That's what it is.
What
Yeah,
if what if there were like special parts that they could use to repair cop cars, and it would just be like omega fast compared to normal cars?
And
Yeah, there you
Omega
Well, I mean,
cheaper too.
Yeah.
It,
So
it
what I was
doesn't
gonna say is,
matter.
like, I mean,
Every
what you
time I
literally could do is have
fucking
them-
it just
I know it like
doesn't
cuts
stay
down
up
on
there.
like,
The
garage
names.
RP, but you could have the cop cars be able to be repaired at a Benny's, cost the same or cost some middle ground between fixing a local car and a personal car. But
The
then have it
names
be
don't
instantaneous so
stay
the
up
cops
there.
can get back out there and actually do cop shit.
I mean,
think
dude,
you're
they
trying
could,
to
have an
if they
in-house
had fast
mechanic.
parts, there would be no problem putting a
I don't wanna show the
putting a
VC
cop
list
as like
because
a,
then it's like-
a priority as soon as they got to
Oh,
the
actually,
shop.
hold on,
As
I
soon as
could
the
be
cop
able
shows
to-
up, you can bang them out, get them out of there, go back to what you
Yeah,
did.
why
You
don't
know,
you
is-
try to
is
encourage
the-
them?
Is the issue that that these shared cop cars are getting too damaged when you get a
Yes.
hold of them?
Yes, absolutely.
Is it
Yeah.
the
The
shared
shared-
ones or is it the personal ones?
The
Shared
shared
one.
I've
Because
seen
Also,
the-
you have a
50
personal one,
grand.
right?
Because the reason I asked that question is like, is it possible that that some